Welcome back to my channel, fellow artists. It's been a while. The last time I posted a video was 8 months ago. Yeah, it's been a it's been a pretty good while, but it's better considering my other video, which was 5 years ago. Well, actually, at the current time, it's been 6 years since I posted that one. But I'm getting there. I'm starting to post more frequently. Anyways, originally this video was supposed to be a FNAF themed video. Uh, Mainly because of the FNAF week that happened, which is now a month ago. So I might be late, but in my defense, I posted an artwork I did on my Instagram. Please go and check that out. Uh, a little bit before FNAF week. So in that regard, I'm not late. I'm early. But I still want to make a YouTube video about that week because I played the FNAF into the Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit game, and it's pretty good. Um, More thoughts on that in a future video. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the next one, if I'm gonna do something else, but it should come out eventually. So, anyways, as you might have realized from the title, this video is about my new character, which has no name because I created him on a whim. Uh, Originally, I was just studying colors, as you can see from the file label at the top. It says study color, and that's because I was studying colors. From my last video, you might have noticed I'm not very good with colors and rendering. I'm still trying to figure all of that out. So I was just messing around with lighting, and I started using faces to learn my lighting and shading. Uh, because I don't know, I feel like it's a simple enough thing to draw. He says that it's not simple. Okay, faces, they're hard. I only now started like actually being able to draw somewhat of a good face, but otherwise, I think it's a decent face. So I was just practicing, and from what you have probably seen, it should be in the corner of the thing. Uh, I rendered this one face, and I thought it looked really cool. So I decided to make a character out of it, and that's why the video is what it is. And wait, I feel like it's kind of quiet. I want to put some background music. Hey, can you put some background music? Well, it's kind of quiet. All right, shouldn't have some background music. Background music, background. This is background music, my friends. Oh, yeah, it's still. Ooh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. Some music. What is that? This is the background. Hey, stop that. Yeah. What are you doing? Well, I was making some background music. Why? Well, because you wanted to put some background music? Yeah, but why are you making the music? Because we don't want to get copyright struck? What are you even saying? This channel isn't even monetized. What? Do you seriously think that a channel with no views and no subscribers is gonna get monetized? Well, I mean, no. So you quit whatever the hell you were doing and you put some actual background music. All right? God, I am so sorry. All right? I do not know why he did that. He's not as smart as everyone else. I don't think that's an excuse for what you just did. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Be better. Anyways, back to what we were doing, guys. We shouldn't have to worry about them. The background music better be on. I'm so sorry, guys. So, this character has no name. Um, if anyone sees the video, feel free to recommend some names for this character because I have no clue what I'm gonna call him. Like I said, I was just messing around with some lighting and practicing my facial anatomy, and then I created a face that I liked. So I decided to make a character out of it for the face. Right now, what I'm seeing is I've got the 3 poses done. Well, yeah, and I'm working on the line art, which none of this was like finalized. In my opinion, none of it is finalized. So I don't even know why I did the line art. It was probably not a good use of my time. Mainly because I'm not even happy with the colors I chose. Because I wanted to make like his outfit a fully like black outfit. I tend to wear like a fully black outfit. Like I'll wear a black sweater and a black t-shirt with black pants and black shoes. But I'm not very good with colors, and so trying to make a character wear full black, like just completely black, just makes him look like a silhouette. And you can't distinguish the shirt from the pants and the jacket. So, and some people are capable of doing that. They're capable of drawing that and it looks perfectly fine. But when I drew it, it doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's because of the lighting. The lighting was off, especially on the pants. But otherwise, I don't know. It might be just that I should use different colors. I'm gonna be working on that still. So this isn't the final color palette for this guy. Just a quick something I wanted to do, which is ironic because this took me 9 hours. I rounded up. It was actually like 8 hours and like 30 minutes. But if I round it up, it's 9 hours, and if I round down, it's 8 hours. Nonetheless, this took me way too long for what it is, which is just concept art. I just wanted to like have a concept for a character, and I like it. It's a cool idea, but it's not quite there. So there's definitely like some refining I need to do. I might change his outfit. I want to add some chains, maybe more pockets, or make it more baggy. I like his puffy jacket though. But otherwise, I feel like there's more that I can do with this character, and I wanna work on that. Which is why it's upsetting to me that I spent 9 hours doing this. I again, I spent like probably two hours doing the line art for the character, which I don't think I should have. I feel like that was not a good use of my time because this is just supposed to be concept art. So the line art didn't even look that good in the end, and I still had to use the original lines I did. So at this point, I should have just left it rough. I started off with green, because you could see I didn't know how to do the division between like, oh, this is the shirt, which is the compress shirt, and the bomber jacket, I think is what they're called, but crop top as well. Look at me pulling out all the tricks. The knife and the kunai do not look like they belong. But otherwise, I still feel like it was pretty solid, especially for a first attempt at this character. Yeah, I usually have to like refine them later on. That's not always that you'll get. See, this lighting is actually not too bad. I probably should have stuck with that, but I changed it. And here I am doing more line art. on this other piece. Now this one makes more sense. I spent more time on this one. I wanted it to be like the more polished and refined version of the concepts that were down there. Uh, it's still rough, and it didn't look as good, but it's still not that bad. I like how I'm just critiquing myself the entire time. Obviously, I can't be the only one who does this. I feel like that's just an artist thing to do. Just, oh, look at me, so incompetent. I can't do anything right. Like, look at this flaw. Look at this other flaw that nobody noticed except for me because I'm the one who made it. uh, pain. Nonetheless, I'm still proud of it. I still think it's good, especially the dog. He's so cute. I love him. But yeah, it's 9 hours. I need to work on making things quicker, which again is why I think the line art was not a good use of my time, because I should have focused on the painting, because I approached it with a painting rendering style instead of a cell shading, where I was like, oh, I need to like soften the edges and make it all nice and painterly. But I used line art, and that's not what you do. I should have just. Anyways, I'm still figuring things out, and that's how I did it for this one. But in the next video, I'll try something else until I find something that works or that is more comfortable. I mean, I liked it. It wasn't that bad. It just, it's just that I feel like I should be faster at doing this kind of stuff. Still don't know what I'm gonna call him. I don't even. So, here's the thing. This guy has no name. He has no story either. I should probably come up with a story for this guy. So he has knives. I like knives, so I gave him knives. Is he an assassin? He might be. I mean, he's got battle scars on his face. Ooh, that's something I could change. So I think I would like him to have scars all over his body. Right now, we don't really see them. I didn't even do the scar on his neck the entire way through, mainly because the compression shirt kind of hides his neck. But otherwise, it's there's a scar on his neck. I need to remember that. Not too sure about the earrings. I don't think I'll be keeping them there. It's a bit too much detail, especially if I want to use this guy for like comic or something. That's too much detail. But I really like the scars on his face, and I think I want to add scars all over his body. So why would that be? And they're like some harsh training regiment. I was training in the mountains, and I fought a bear, and then I fought a dragon, and then I fought God. Wow. Okay. The escalation on this guy. I mean, that would be funny. I like that. Just some guy who's like training. You ask him why he's training. He has no idea. He just is. And it takes him so far that he ends up fighting a god. I mean, what kind of training is he training for? That works. I like it. So that would be the plot of his like series, maybe, where or his entire story is just he's a guy and he's working out, and as he works out, he ends up fighting like creatures, beasts in the forest, and gets scars from them. And every time we ask him what he's training for, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's training for. He just is. And just by training, he ends up fighting like a bunch of mythical creatures. Like, it's just a regular, I don't know where he's living actually, but I'd assume it's pretty normal. Like, it's your typical place. Maybe a little bit in the future, because this is TechWare that I put him in. They're supposed to be like somewhat futuristic, a bit like cyberpunk kind of aesthetic. But he's trading in the woods or something like that, and somehow he ends up fighting mythical creatures. Every time he comes back, he's got a new scar. People are asking him, "Okay, what did you do this time to get this scar?" I fought a dragon. Oh, wait, what? Yup, I fought a dragon. What kind of training are you doing? Why did you? So you're fighting dragons, and you call that training? Yup. Why? Who are you going to fight? Who are you training for? I don't know. And that's just it. He just trains, ends up fighting mythical creatures, comes back with new scars, and everyone's in disbelief at what he just did. And then he meets the little doggy. It's a dog. At first I was kind of confused. I was like, is that a cat? Is that a dog? Maybe it's both. It could be. I mean, he fought a god, he fought a dragon, he fought a bear. He could fight a centaur. I don't know. He could be fighting any kind of creatures. I like creature designs, so I'll just probably create some weird creatures. This guy would definitely be in a world where there's just weird creatures. I think that would be cool. As for his name, still have no clue. So he fights creatures in the woods to train for no reason. And I'll come up with something later. Alright, now I'm just gonna focus on maybe coming up with a better story. I like the way it's going, but it could be better. So far, the lighting on this one isn't too bad. I like it. It's working. I did some pretty good shading on this. I even added the fact that the light was bouncing off of what he was sitting and hitting him on the back. But when it comes to his legs, I feel like I messed up a little. I don't know. But out of all the shading, this was the best shading I did on the character compared to the 3 roughs that I did down there. Which, as I did them, you might have seen I wrote meh because that's how I felt about it. It was not great. I also did not render that bottom foot. Mainly because why would I? It just, I don't know. I didn't feel like it. I didn't do much rendering on the shoes, basically. I rendered everything but the shoes. I didn't know what to do for the shoes. And I was kind of tired. 9 hours in, I was like, whatever. It's just a proof of concept at this point. I'm not finalizing anything really. But I will post it on my Instagram, so please do feel free to check that out. I did change a couple things. I made the background blue, and I moved the things around a little, so that it's less of an eyesore. I feel like we're getting close to the end. Oh, we are. There's like 2 minutes left. Not bad. I don't really know what else to say. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It wasn't too bad. I started rendering on the little guy. So I colored him. See, here's another thing. My coloring technique, I don't know if there's a way of doing it faster. It was kind of painful having to like slowly go and do the outline, and then doing the paint bucket method where I just do the outline and then I paint bucket, which isn't bad. It saves me time, but still, just the outline process I feel like could be done faster. I have yet to find what I could do to make that go faster, but if you guys have any ideas, please write it down in the comments. There we go. I'm gonna do a bit of a background, render that block, make it a stone because that feels better than if it was just a random block of concrete out in grass. Well, yeah, now we're getting to the end. I hope you guys appreciated this video, and I hope to make another one in the future, so that yeah. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in another one. Ciao.